Our Transformed celebration is only a couple of weeks away, and we'd like to hear how you're doing with your goals and the impact that Transformed had on you. If you'd like to share, you can find information on the city on how to do that, or you can contact Pat Nagel at Trinity. We continue to hear from people about their transformations. Here are Janine and David Kelly with their experience.
We decided to do Transform because we really wanted to do something as a couple and really get to know other couples in our group. And then also we were able to break out with our small groups and talk more about some of the things that we wanted to accomplish.
So we realized as a couple that although we were reading the Bible together and doing all of these other things, one area that we didn't give over to God yet was our finances. So we decided as a couple during Transformed that we were going to step up our game and we were going to tithe. And since we've done that, we've made that decision. We've been very happy.
And that's really just one area that transformed our lives. There's many more. And one of the other things that's really transformed us is our small group and continuing with them and sharing our goals and where we've met them and where we're still working on them. And it's really been, I would say, a godsend is our small groups and continuing to do that. So I would say that if you haven't done Transformed yet, go ahead and get in a group and see where it transforms your life.
Midweek worship continues through Lent with services every Wednesday at 8:20 a.m., noon, and 7 o'clock p.m. As Pastor Mueller mentioned on Ash Wednesday, the theme for the Lent sermons is stones. Now, we're not talking about rock collecting, but things like rejected stones, how the rejected stone becomes the cornerstone, or sticks and stones, about the woman caught in adultery, or stones to bread, about the temptation of Jesus. The Sunday sermons in Lent will explore the theme of relationships. School registration for the 2016-2017 school year is now open. If you're a family that currently has students, you'll receive information soon if you haven't already. And if you'd like information about enrolling at Trinity for the first time, the information is available now from the school office. Please let your friends and neighbors with school-age children know about open enrollment. There are changes happening in public schools that may cause more families to consider Trinity for their children, and we want to make sure they know they're welcome at Trinity. There's a kindergarten information night coming up on February 23rd. Contact Mary Swank in the Trinity School office for information on this and future open house events at the school. Next week, after the Saturday night service, everyone is invited to pizza with the pastors. While regular Saturday night worshipers are used to enjoying a meal together after the service, next week everyone is invited to pizza with the pastors. Saturday night worshipers, Sunday morning worshipers, non-worshipers, new worshipers, or friends of any of those kinds of worshipers. If you're new to Trinity, this is a great chance to get to meet our pastors and a lot of the folks around here and find out more about Trinity, or just Lutherans. It's going to be a great way to connect with each other. Next Sunday, February 21st, is our Congregational meeting at 4 p.m. in the sanctuary. Probably no food at this event unless we have leftover pizza from Saturday. This is an important meeting to get an update from the Church Council and to voice your comments and suggestions. While there will be time for question and answers at the meeting, you're encouraged to send your comments and questions in advance to churchcouncil@trinityroselle.com. It's a jungle out there. Now, I'm not talking about your office or shopping at Woodfield or the world in general, but about the 11th annual Trinity School Dinner, Dance, and Auction on Saturday, March 12th. It's a fun way to support our school and help us raise funds for things like the Grant and Aid Fund, technology upgrades, and other enhancements to our school outside the scope of the regular budget. This year, the event is hosted by Melissa Cameron, so you are guaranteed to have some fun.